Dr.Fr.V.P. Joseph Valiyaveettil, a true missionary, a man of new vistas and new vision, popularly known as VPHN. Born in 1960 at Alappuzha, Kerala, meritoriously completed his studies at St. Sebastian's School and St. Michael's College, and later joined Pontifical College for Priesthood. He was ordained a priest in 1985. As a young priest, he realized the divine call to give equal focus on spiritual, social well-being and upliftment of marginalized sections of society and for the revival of folk arts. A legendary journey of social enriching service. Dr.Fr.V.P. Joseph stimulated insight into foregrounding the Indian cultural heritage in the global space. D.Litt from International Tamil University. Degree of Merit from International Biographical Centre, Cambridge, England. Padma Shri State Government nominee for 2 years, 2009-2010. Father V.P. Joseph has always been in the forefront for enhancing and empowering the masses with a unique approach, giving equal focus on social, cultural and spiritual well-being. Dr. Father V.P. Joseph, writer, composer, director, performing artist, has done innumerable efforts for the preservation, representation, rejuvenation of folk arts. He has done his great efforts for recapturing the coastal art forms and promotion of folk arts through audiovisual documentary activities and through various other methods, which has led to the revival of a community through an art forms. He is a founder director of National Heritage Studies Centre and Kreupasanam Retreat, the unique and sole institution that is working for the renaissance of minority culture and art for the last 25 years. The National Heritage Studies Centre offers India's first coastal folk art audiovisual digital live museum, costume gallery, library, training academy, Kerala Coastal Folk Art Museum, Stay Home Research Study Centre and Library, which highlights Father V.P. Joseph's exemplary brilliance. With the emergence of new art forms, the main art forms of marginalized community was backed out of the stage. The community was pushed away from mainstream of society. To equip them so as to face the challenges of modernism, Dr. Father V.P. Joseph identified the historical roots, that is, the coastal folk arts, which were their assets in yesteryears, and was raised into the main field to attain a glorious and harmonious living. This was a path-breaking step which marked the beginning of Kreupasanam National Heritage Studies Centre. Dr. Father V.P. Joseph has taken striving efforts for the rejuvenation of coastal folk art forms like Chautanadam, a colourful and vigorous theatre form of Kerala. Chautanadagam is noted for its rhythmic high-stepping, elaborate costumes, detailed gestures, and well-defined body movements. Chautanadagam means stamping drama, where the artists stamp the floor with great force. The language uses a colloquial blend of Tamil and Malayalam. This marvelous music drama flaunts the brilliant blend of cultures by incorporating Indian dance movements with Western operatic style of presentation. Parijamuttakali, a martial art form, usually performed by Christians of Central Kerala. A group dance with the dancers holding sword and shield made of woods in their hands, following the movements of sword fight, leaping forward, stepping back and moving around. Valattu Parijamuttakali, a highly tight-fit dance. The costumes are closely linked to the Portuguese soldier who holds a sword and round shield, and the players will be performing the dance form with these sword and shield without touching each other, resembling the medieval European dramatic play forms and imbibes the martial traditions of medieval Kerala. Devasavali prolongs with the history of Kerala as a Portuguese mission legacy. It serves as a spiritual exercise which intune the mind of the people for reflecting about the momentary span of life for effecting spiritual contrition and reconciliation. Annavi Pattugal. It is chanting of Annavi songs. a folklore song imbibing Dravidian tradition and medieval Christian European culture. Puttan Pana, a poetic song written by Arnos Pathri to enrich the life of Christians in 18th century. Puttan Pana narrates the life of Jesus Christ. It is sang in Dravid tune with rhythm. Ammana Pattugal, derived from Tamil traditional rhythmic tunes. These songs describe the rising of Jesus Christ, written in Tamil Malayalam languages. Dr.Fr.V.P. Joseph, while aiming for the rejuvenation of folk arts, his area of concern was not confined to research study or academic excellency. He walked along with the art forms. He discovered the new phases of art. Training centers were established in different parts of the state, identifying the coastal artists and reviving them, performing the art forms in different areas so as to popularize the art form among masses. Ancient colories were revived so that up to 7 Chaudanadagam can be practiced there annually, preparing them for the stage shows. Father has taken much fruitful efforts to include these performances as an item for competition in school youth festivals so as to rejuvenate and bring back this art form to whole community. Imbibing the modern needs, a 16-day Chautanadagam has been adapted to a 12-minute show titled Marthoma Sandesham, maintaining inherent traditional qualities like choreography, costumes, etc. At first, it was exhibited at Andheri Stadium, Mumbai, where 24 international channels telecasted the program. Father V.P. Joseph has made a great social impact by introducing Chautanadagam Thirayum Theerakattum. It promoted in bringing to light the problems faced by people in the coastal belt. Chautanadagam Samakarigam was staged protesting the policy of the tourism lobby taking over the coastal unscientifically for their beach resorts. Recognition of Dr. Father V.P. Joseph for the rejuvenation of art forms is known worldwide. University of Georgia, USA, in collaboration with National Heritage Studies Center, hosted an international workshop on folk arts, which aimed at improving our understanding of human-environment relations through an integrated ecological and social cultural approach, which sets forth a golden page in the history of Kreupasanam. Efforts of Father has paved way for the 2-day international seminar at St. Joseph's College, MG University, international workshop Natikeli, demonstration class on Chautanadagam, national workshop on folk arts in collaboration with Flame, Pune University, paper presentation at Department of Foreign Languages, Cochin University of Science and Technology, participation in Traditional Theatre Festival, Pondicherry University, Kochi Mushri's Binale, participation in National Folk Arts and Crafts Festival, South Zone Cultural Center, Tanjavur, and international seminar on the Portuguese and social cultural changes in India. To promote heritage art and culture, thereby enhance research in literature, music and classics, and to popularize the traditional art forms, every year, Coastal Folk Art Festival, Tamber, is conducted for 10 consecutive days at Alappuzha. Dr. Father V.P. Joseph has been instrumental in forming Coastal Folk Art Training Academy, Research Center, and an open auditorium for presentation. Kreupasanam Annabi Welfare Foundation, a welfare foundation so as to support the sick and old age artist. It acts as a facilitator for granting pensions to the government and helps in channelizing medical aid and health welfare programs to the aged Chautanadaga artist. This is a noble attempt which credits to the mastermind of Dr. Father V.P. Joseph. Presentation of Chautanadagam in the International Cannes Film Festival was one of the main achievements of Father V.P. Joseph. 30 artists were given skillful training at Kreupasanam Pauranik and Lengakalapidam for the Kuttisrangu featured film by Shaji N. Karun. Under the leadership of Dr. Father V.P. Joseph, the centre has produced the first ever Chautanaga documentary film in Malayalam, Samskruthiyude Samannayam. The research insight of Father V.P. Joseph is remarkable, aiming at documentation and to transfer the cultural heritage for young generation. He has produced the world's first encyclopedia on Chautanadagam and world's first dictionary on coastal folk arts. Acknowledging his invaluable service, Dr. Fr.V.P. Joseph was awarded Best Dramatic Literature Award for the year 2016-17, instituted by the Kurushi Foundation. Father was honored by Kerala Sangeeta Nadak Academy, Kerala Folklore Academy, Kerala Sahitya Academy, KRLCC, POC, KCBC Pratibha Award. Recognizing the valuable contributions made by Father V.P. Joseph for the renaissance of these art forms, Ministry of Cultural Affairs, Government of India, bestowed him with Senior Research Fellowship, which added a golden feather to his crown. To strive for future growth, Dr. Father V.P. Joseph has established various institutions of national importance like National Heritage Studies Center, Kreupasanm Marine Cultural Mission Center, Nathal Folk Village and Academy, Pauranika Rengakalapidam, and Marian Media Mission. Dr. Father V.P. Joseph, a social innovator, played a tremendous role in uplifting the marginalized and weaker sections of the coastal community, unraveling the cultural synthesis and social assimilation that drives our land to progress. The vital contributions extended by P. Joseph to the minority groups and communities are fundamental. Kreupasanam Coastal Mission was established so as to give positive contributions in elevating coastal community problems. Targeting especially the marginalized fisher folk, he conducted more than 1,500 mass awareness campaigns. A disaster management cell titled Blue Helpline was formed to provide immediate help to fishermen at sea when they face any eventuality and thereby empowering and harmonizing the coastal community. Father V.P. Joseph, as the district president of Kerala Alcohol Prohibition Society, undertook mass movements against the economical, occupational and mental crisis caused by drug alcoholic addiction. With the intention to free the land from alcoholism, innumerable efforts such as rallies, de-addiction awareness programs, satyagrahas, picketing, de-addiction cell were undertaken by Father Joseph, affiliating with Kerala Prohibition Committee. Dr. Father V.P. Joseph, a technical innovator, for empowering women in the choir sector, which was the main source of employment in Alleppey, he took initiative for the invention of motorized art and exploration in the field of choir industry. It aimed at providing employment, new machines and expertise to the poor people. About lakhs of families were given motorized art through panchayats, choir fit and choir board. Evidently, this invention helped improve the standard of living of the marginalized employed in this sector. This attempt was duly awarded by the Choir Board of India in 2004 Choir Board National Award. This was considered as a regeneration of choir sector. His contribution to the social community has been recognized by the masses and was honored. Dr. K.R. Narayanan, National Foundation Award, P.J. Benjamin Award for Outstanding Contributions for the Development of Coastal Community, National Award of Excellence CPCI, Choir Board National Award. Dr. Father V.P. Joseph, as a historian, is known world. His insight into research field is fabulous. Excavation of the sail ship, which was 1,000 years old at Thaikal Cherthala, Alleppey, in 1994, paved the way for numerous studies and archaeological findings. As a historian of the coastal folk, he has reconstructed the history through his Kerala Coastal Gazetteer to uncover the roots of identity and integrity of coastal region. From then on, he had been closely following the excavation process and initiated efforts to set a government site museum at the excavation area. At the threshold of a new phase of history, when the world is transformed drastically with the advent of modern means of communication, Dr. Father V.P. Joseph was always on the track of modern era of technology. His websites www.pphm.com, folkarts.com, Chautanadagan.com, Kreupasanam.in, Mariantoday.com clearly marks his passion for updating with new trends. His monthly publication of newsletter and tri-monthly magazine adds to its achievement. For the betterment of the individual and social good of the society at large, in 1989, Father V.P. Joseph founded Kreupasanam, a spiritual and social cultural forum that helps in igniting the individual self-renewal that subsequently creates sustainable family and social welfare. This institution paved the basic ground for the establishment of National Heritage Studies Center. Kreupasanam serves the community at different levels. Periodic retreat at the central level, Fishermen Retreat Center Program, Couples Retreat Program, Youth Mission, Apostles Retreat, Biblical Spiritual Counseling are conducted every month. Marian March is conducted every year in the month of October, which starts from Kalavoor to Arthangal Church, Alleppey, approximately 20 kilometers. All these aim for the social betterment and individual welfare. Father V.P. Joseph stands before us as an accomplisher in all levels. Father aims to revive and preserve the traditional arts and culture of a community, especially the coastal folk of India, by elevating the existing poverty level and develop sustainability, the art and culture of communities which are representatives of their culture and existence. The mission is to support the creation, revival and preservation of original artwork which are committed to social and economic betterment of such communities. The vision is to rejuvenate the dying folk art forms on the verge of extinction, facilitate perpetuation of skills and make them more acceptable for present-day audience. It demonstrates innovative approaches for addressing globally relevant issues like creation of sustainable employment for people lacking formal education and safeguarding cultural diversity. This innovative ideas demonstrates use of culture to foster social inclusion and synergizing cultural and economic development in rural communities rich in traditional art and culture. Father has strived to establish models for improving income opportunities for marginalized people by safeguarding their intangible cultural heritage like performing arts as a means of livelihood. Thresholds are marked by doors, pathways and newness. A successful, joyful journey of faith. Dr.Fr.V.P. Joseph is a leader with fidelity and commitment. His life explores to us a stimulating insight, a thought-provoking experience, and warm-hearted exhortation.